Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Granny B's house. Are you having a good day? Oh, I hope so. Granny B's having a pretty good day. And I just know you're remembering to be kind to those people around you. I just know you're treating other people the way you want to be treated. Oh my goodness, how we're going to change this world with one act of kindness at a time. We can do it, you know. If we all practice acts of kindness every day, we're going to make this world a better place. Well, speaking of this world, this book, Beans and Lolo's Big Bike Ride, written by R.J. Kinderman and illustrated by Mary Waterfall, it's going to show you a big world, well, actually a big country that we live in. See this map? You might be able to see that trail through there with the bicycles on it. That's what Beans and Lolo are going to do. So you watch on each page, it'll show you a little sign where they are as they bicycle across the United States. Oh, what fun that would be. Granny B's going to get out of the way so you can see these cool pictures. It looks like maybe they're starting here and they're going to go up through Idaho and Wyoming and South Dakota and Wisconsin and Indiana, Ohio, New York, Maine. Oh my goodness, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and then all along the coast down here, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and back to Southern California. Oh my gosh, would that be fun? Have you ever biked farther than ever before? 1 mile, 2 miles, and many miles more? Friends Beans and Lolo no longer ride trikes. They now ride two-wheeled boy and girl bikes. With their helmets on safely and lunch packed away, the two friends set off to cross the big USA, starting in California. With an ocean behind them and the sun in their eyes, they climbed rocky mountains under bright shining skies. "Oh my," cried Lolo as water shot in the air, but it was only Old Faithful that gave her a scare. Oh my, Wyoming's Yellowstone National Park. They passed brown buffalo and white woolly sheep. They passed a horse and a cowboy with spurs on his feet. Howdy! That's in Montana. They crossed wide, sunny prairies of gold-waving wheat. Under twinkling stars, Hop-along fell asleep. And that looks like North Dakota. A mountain with faces and eagles that soar looked down on two friends riding past Mount Rushmore. Past 10,000 lakes, Beans and Lolo did weave through a forest of trees on a blustery breeze. South Dakota's Mount Rushmore, and Minnesota with all the lakes. Beans and Lolo were tired. Their bikes became tippy. They had to take care across the big Mississippi. They biked past red barns and cows, black and white. They rolled through tall corn. Oh my, what a sight! In Wisconsin. Oh, the Great Lakes. They passed Superior and Michigan, Huron and Erie. After Lake Ontario, even Hopalong was weary. In Maine, they found a new ocean as they biked to the east with creepy red creatures that looked like quite scary beasts. In New York, far out on the harbor, a lady stood tall for liberty, freedom, and a good life for all. Americans all love their country, it's true. Their capital and flag, proud red, white, and blue in Washington, D.C. And in North Carolina, as the hills reached the clouds, Beans and Lolo grew pokey. They had to be strong, climbing mountains named Smoky. They pedaled and pedaled till very much later. There in Florida, crossing the road, was a big-toothed green gator. "Oh my," cried out Lolo, and Beans did agree. They dodged snapping jaws and raced off at great speed. Now heading for home, they shouted hurrah with beads on their bike from Merry Mardi Gras. In New Orleans, oh, and in Texas, a flag with one star flies so proudly, we know, thanks to all who stood tall at Fort Alamo. They both rolled to a stop and sat down in the sand, not believing their eyes at a canyon so grand. Oh, Arizona's Grand Canyon. They spied snakes and lizard and armadillos, oh my, and the long arms of cactus touched the hot desert sky in Nevada. Oh, welcome home, Beans and Lolo. Now back where they'd started with no road left to roam, they were happy to be back to their home sweet home. At the end of their journeys, it seemed like a dream, all the people they'd met and the places they'd seen. Beans and Lolo were home. Their big bike ride was done. It was time to start dreaming about the next one. Oh my, well, you know, Granny B has a friend named Don who rides his bike all over the United States. And he's just always on one adventure or another. Well, I hope you take the time to have an adventure now and then, whether it's a bike ride or some other transportation. There's so much to see in this wonderful country of ours. So you just remember to have an adventure now and again, and it will make your life so much more exciting. And just remember, too, that Granny B loves you. And I want you to come back and see me again sometime so I can read you another story. Okay? Bye-bye.